I don't know, but
No, you know what you need, Chantal? You need to get your butt out of the Middle East. You need to go back to Canada and you need to start living a life that isn't just a big scam. I mean, this is silly. You're going to be 40 years old. You're out here, I mean, following some 29-year-old thinking that he's going to love you and marry you and make a life with you and whatever. Girl, come on. He laughs at you. He makes fun of you. I mean, why do you think you're over there with him? Because you guys are living it up? I mean, yeah, you really look like you're living it up. You really look like you're happy. What you need to do is you need to go back to Canada. You need to start putting in hard work. And you need to, if a relationship is really what you want, if that's your end game in life, I know it is for some people. If that's really what you want, someone to love you, someone to call you baby, someone to give you affirmations, whatever. I mean, slow steps. I mean, whatever. Get on the dating apps, work on yourself, get back to a point where you can walk for more than a minute without getting dizzy. I mean, that would, if I were that in that place, that would be my number one priority. Not who's going to call me baby when I put my head down at night. I mean, girl, come on. I mean, you're not going to be able to heal in this environment, let alone thrive. You're talking about energy. You're sitting here telling us how you're about to fall asleep.
So you're getting help and you want to dunk on Chantel? And that's why I think Shannon and FFG's chemistry is so beautiful, because they're so similar. FFG has to be the hero. That's why she has to always dunk on Chantel with something. Like when she did the thing with BBJ, I stand on this. She did her big one. She did her big one with that one, especially with the way Chantel was running her mouth, talking about FFG's dogs. And all. When I saw her pull that off, I said, leave it to Chantel to have me applaud FFG. I was pissed. I was like, oh, this was so good. She trolled the fuck out of you. Oh my God. So, just so we're clear, and you heard it here first. What happened with BBJ, rescuing BBJ? The BBJ rescue to FFG will be with the 89 LBs are to Amber. You will always hear about it for years to come. Always. That's never going to die. She did her big one. She had to make it public. And for those saying, oh, it's for the money, I think you guys forget, I've said this before, multiple things can be right at once. She did her big one and definitely helped BBJ, because at this point, I think almost anybody's better than Chantel. But yes, of course it was for the money. If it wasn't for the money, she wouldn't have made it public. Of course it was for the money. Are you kidding? The bitch held she shopped for BBJ's collar on stream. She shopped for a cat to get a Gucci collar for a cat. Of course it was for money. But I'm not going to take away the fact that, like, at least she got BBJ. But yes, it was for money. Yes, it was for content. Are you crazy? That is her 89 LBs, bitch. She is never letting that go. That will always be content in some way.
Isms. So, French fried girls should be worried because Chantal was threatening to sue again. Shadowed that she might have returned to Canada to handle some other business, and she would handle that while she was there. I would be terrified if I was French fried girl. So terrified. This is the woman who couldn't even make a vet appointment, and she's going to coordinate a multi-person lawsuit because she felt duped about her cat being given to somebody else. By her to somebody else. But she couldn't tell you who because the selfish bitch wouldn't even walk down the stairs to go say bye. She handed it to Pete's. Again, many reasons we can't follow through with our commitments. So. And Chantal doesn't have much tolerance for distress or discomfort. If something isn't exactly the way she wants to eat it, she's not going to eat it. If it's not the right temperature, she's not going to eat it. So you would think someone as large as her would be much more picky. But, or would be much less picky. But actually, some of the more morbidly obese people I know are rather picky about their food. And, like other folks who deal with addiction, can get pretty nasty if they don't get what they want. How many people think that they've probably fought about food a couple times already? I'm sure he was fine with her coming over, but she farted out a bunch of promises initially that she was gonna, I'm gonna go to the gym and lose weight, and it'll be great, and I'll be going to the beach, and we'll be travel beezing. If you're too fat for a plane, you gotta do something. because now you can't even get out of there in a hurry if you need to. There's no shame in buying 2 plane seats if you need them, but if you don't like that you need them, or that you're cutting it close to needing them, whose job is it to change the shape of Chantal's body? Yours? Mine? A pill? Some Ozempic? No, it comes down to Chantal and what she chooses to do. At this point, she's had more resources and opportunities and access to treatment over the years that most people don't give a shit how she feels, or that she probably can't handle all of her ADLs maybe on her own, because she was always such a nasty, self-centered person that her discomfort brings people pleasure. We've heard of Schadenfreude. You know, it's the same sort of thing. I don't
So we saw some boats pass by while we were hanging out by the riverside and decided after we were done hanging out by the river to see if we could find a dock and take a boat ride ourselves. On our way,
it was his hard-earned money to try to buy her food that would support her health. And then either she ordered it without him, or he came to reason of, look, I don't love you so much that $250 isn't worth risking your health to me. So if you really love me, Chantal, really, really love me, you'll go on there, eat yourself half to death, and give me the cash. So, I don't know. And she wants privacy. Okay. And where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? He's out with the boys. Thailand, from what I understand, has a very, very active sex scene. So, I'm sure he'll text you. But at any rate, this week we're going to... But she's sitting there, not a lot of people around, but it was the old eyes darting. Remember the outhouse? Or going for Burger King and then sitting in the parking lot, full face of makeup, looking all over the place to see who's looking and who's watching. She's out proud and doesn't care, but hawks like she's ashamed of what she's engaging in. So when she's sitting there with Sala eating, and there's people, you know, not a lot of people, because they go everywhere when it's closed. She's afraid of people, and they want to be able to film, and they're weird. They're weird. She likes getting attention, but standing out doesn't really... Like, I think she probably feels like people are staring, because they are staring. It's a spectacle. She's 4 times the size of a normal woman. So I think people are going to stare. That shouldn't be unexpected. Is it rude? Is it cruel? I don't know. Bottom line, it shouldn't be unexpected. And to act shocked would be kind of stupid as well.
One, I'm pretty, okay? That has a lot, and I don't mean that to be conceited. I'm being very matter of fact. Being pretty gets you a lot of privilege. I'm just saying, you can get away with a lot if you're pretty. Number one, I'm pretty.
Hi guys, and welcome to Tailored Talk. So guys, the reason I've been away is because I've been watching this amazing trailer, okay, written by Sam H. Freeman and Nung Chun Ping, and they've done a British short film. They did it in 2021, and it was called Femme. So it became a success, and they decided to invest more money and more time into making a longer version of this film called Femme. Now, the original version was 2021. It won a British Short Award from the British Independent Film Awards, and it became a huge hit. So they made a longer version of it, and I haven't seen the short film, and I'm trying to find the short film, but they've released the trailer for the new, longer, feature-length version of Femme that they've done. So why YouTube recommended this to me, I don't know. But they did, and I've been watching this trailer non-stop. So if they'll allow me to put the trailer in, I will show you this trailer that I am seriously obsessed with. Sorry guys, I forgot to add trigger warning, LGBTQ themes and homophobic violence.
Bitches are big man, these high heels. Well, you can turn around if you're a fucking man. You're letting them win.
How you want to deal with that?
I think you're a nice looking lad. On your front. I'm a nice guy. If you disrespect me, fuck you up. I get that. Yeah, I'm the same. Oh, you know. You're a fucking big man. I best remember not to fuck with you then.
So this film features Nathan Stewart-Jarrett from Candyman and Misfits, and George Mackay. Now, I haven't seen George in anything, but he has been in 1917. After research, guys, he's been in 1917, When Hands Touch, Wolf, and I Came By. I haven't seen any of those films, but I will watch this George Mackay in Femme, because this film looks awesome, and it's a kind of a genre that hasn't been covered in an LGBTQ world. So this film looks amazing, and I will be doing video after video after video of this film Femme when it finally comes out in December. So please stay tuned. Hi guys, this is I'm covering Glitter and Lasers, and a previous video of when she went for plus size shopping in Spain. So let's take a look.
Yeah, I've got to go shopping. So let's go shopping for plus size clothing in Barcelona.
You know, like 20 seconds in and the editing is better than Foodie's vlogs.
Pro tip, if you wear biker shorts under your skirt, you can shove all your secrets in there and have it covered. Try to rob me. Okay, so we're at our first store, which is called Mango. You actually can order from them in the US, but this particular store is supposed to have the largest selection of plus size in it in Barcelona. But this is according to some forum research I did, and it was not a recent entry, so there may actually be nothing in this store. We will find out together. The joys of traveling.
That's a really cool song. I think I'm gonna look that up after this video's done.
I was like super nervous there wasn't going to be anything because I thought it was just this like small line, and then I came around the corner and I saw the vast expanse of clothing. So I think we're going to be okay. Couple thoughts on seeing her. First, she needs to get a chiropractor, and second, are we in Texas? There's nothing here.
Oh, that's a shame. Because it looked like there was hope.
I was sure there would be something. But no. Still trying.
Okay, on to the next one, Anna.
Hold it out for a hero. I have this theory that when I go home and look them up, because there's a couple pieces here I really like and hope are in plus.
That's a shame that they do that. They said they have plus sized in the US, but they don't actually.
That I'll find they're not in plus, because this feels like one of those brands that only makes beige and neutral clothing in plus sizes. There, I said it. I said it. I said it! So now I'm looking up where our next store is. We made like a little map. And I'm gonna hope that they have plus size clothing, because, you know, Mango did it.
Okay, where's the next place you're going to?
So we're gonna go to CNA, the Spanish department store.
Let's do it.
Low key, all the Spanish people I asked for like dinner advice told me never to come to Las Ramblas. All of this is in Las Ramblas, and I understand why. This is a chaotic mess. It's probably like a great place to get pickpocketed.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Like,
Well, get in and out as soon as possible.
watch your shit here.
Oh my god. Well, just leave.
Just watch it very closely.
Oh dear. Well, at least she's got a camera and like a whole video production team literally on her, watching her. So that must help.
So we are here in CNA, and we're gonna try to figure out like where the plus section is, if there is one. So I just instinctively went up to the higher floor.
Well, can't you ask somebody, you know, a sales assistant that will help you?
And figured if they did have a plus size section, they'd probably hide it in the back. So off we go. I found the plus size section. In Spain, we're curvy. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of depressing. Well, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's polish a turd. You're polishing. Well, we found some color. These are rough. And you know, they were like, ooh, that people love novelty prints. Crochet collar. Because everybody loves a bit of crochet on their oversized shirt. And wallflower florals for when you just don't want to be seen by anyone. Camouflage. Like, how many different black t-shirts and black pants does one sad woman need? It's clearly like, look, you're never gonna get laid. You should just like hide your body. That's
Really, I like the pink top.
the vibe of this section of clothing. I hate my body a little bit more shopping here because it's so damn depressing. I think we should just go to Primark. Primark, please, for the love of all that's holy, be better than this. This store was super disappointing, but you know what wasn't disappointing? The fact that a dog I pet earlier did come back around and just walk by and I got to pet him again. So,
Oh, where's the owner?
it took any disappointment I had and just washed it away. Okay, so we're at our last stop, which is Primark. We were going to go to some boutiques.
I wonder if this video is like 18 minutes. I wonder if Anna's going to do a clothing haul in this video.
They are unfortunately all closed. Because they just decided, you know, it's summer, let's just not have a store. Which is very Spanish. But I'm hoping that there's something. Otherwise, this video will just be me talking about how sad plus size clothing is in Spain. Trying to be positive, guys. Trying to be. There just ain't much to cheer about. Too many people, too much stuff. But I'm determined. I'm determined now. She's on a mission. Do it.
Yeah, I guess the fact that in this area plus size clothing is either not good enough or there's not enough of it, so she's probably gonna get like really driven to find at least one outfit from somewhere.
This is the only 2X I've seen so far. And it's a Lakers t-shirt. And the irony is not lost on me. It's not lost on me.
My camera.
It's a beautiful looking mall though. It looks really nice. It looks kind of Christmassy despite the fact it's not like November, December. Well, this was done a month ago.
I do not have...
But it's just so weird that you can see where are the bigger people in Spain. Because everywhere we look, Anna, everywhere she walks, she's the biggest woman there. Like, where are the big, like, morbidly obese people in Spain? Like, Anna, as much as Anna can say, like, plus size, she is a 5'10", 5'11", morbidly obese woman. Like, where were the morbidly obese people in Spain? everywhere we go, there's like skinny or average sized people. She is the biggest person everywhere she goes. Like, does she, is there anyone that she can kind of get in touch with or find online that she can talk to about, about Spanish clothing, Spanish sizes, Spanish fashion for bigger women?
Emotional currency for this today. I feel like I'm in a sample sale, but I'm still paying full price. But I still need to like fight somebody for a shirt. That's what it feels like. I'm just thinking, like, what if my luggage had gotten lost and I had to buy something here? I am so grateful my luggage made it. Oh my God. This is a nightmare. I found this one quiet corner of the store, and now I'm gonna try to find something here because there's nobody here. Oh, look, they have my size in a beige sweater, of course, but things are looking up. We've gotten away from the chaos and maybe we'll actually find something. An oatmeal cardigan is
What's your size, Anna?
the best
24, 26?
option we have so far. It's only like 95 degrees outside, ideal time for a oatmeal. Clearly an oatmeal, or maybe a cappuccino colored wool cardigan. So, great options. Found a faux leather jacket in gray.
Did she say outshit instead of outfit? Rewind.
So, great options.
Yeah, great outshits. That's funny. That's funny, Anna.
Faux leather jacket in gray. Now, I'm trying to decide what's worse, the beige cardigan or a gray jacket in 95-degree heat. I know it's pre-fall. I know.
I like the look of the jacket, though. The jacket looks nice.
But I would just like more than two options.
Yeah, that's understandable. You want to go into a shop and have, like, a ton of clothing available and ready in your size. Everybody wants that.
See, I've gotten my hopes up now, which is a bad idea. I think it's time to just be done. Some things just aren't worth fighting
She's given up. She's given up now.
for, and unfortunately, this experience is one of them. So let's go eat some delicious tapas and forget about the depressing romp I took through the shopping section of Barcelona because they do not love their thickums here, or at least their clothing store stuff. So I'm just gonna go get thicker because they already can't fit in their clothes. Let's go.
We enjoyed our dinner and headed out to Madrid, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna try shopping there. Maybe I'll have better luck.
Okay, so our first store is called Botero's Trunk, and I am hoping.
Okay, she looks really nice here. She looked nice before. She always looks nice, but I like this. I like the hair. The yellow complements her.
To God that they actually have a storefront because it is very unclear on their website. But if they do, that storefront is somewhere in here. This does not look promising. Y'all, this is a new experience. We're gonna go have a new experience. I just made John go up on a different elevator because I was like, this thing's gonna fall. And it's so scary. Let's see John getting out. So we might have lost John, or he came up the stairs.
This gives me horror movie vibes. Like 28 Days Later. Panic Room vibes.
So, we basically ended up in their office. This is not actually a store. Apparently they only sell online, which is not super clear on their website. Yeah, don't try to shop at this one. Unless you want to shop online, then go at it. Go ham. Now back to ride the death elevator once more. We are stuck in the elevator. I kid you not.
Wouldn't it be funny if they were stuck in that elevator and were able to film it all?
We're stuck in an elevator.
No panic.
Well, even though we abandoned the elevator because no. Let us.
Like, this is going to sound terrible, but is anybody cautious about sharing an elevator with Anna? Like, if you're like, 140, 150, and you're having to share with somebody that's nearly £500, wouldn't you be like, I'm gonna take the stairs. I'll meet you. I'll take another. I'll wait for another one for it to come back up. Like, is anybody worried? Like, and Amber Lynn and Becky would go to hotels, go on little holidays, and they'd all cram onto the elevator. And Amber was like way over £500 at that point, like heading up to 600, along with Becky, who was actually quite big. So it's like, is anybody worried about sharing an elevator with a death vat, like, at all?
Out on a random floor. So now we're going down the stairs for safety. But I got to see a dog, so everything's great.
I should have figured that a plus-size clothing store located conveniently next to a sex shop may not be what I thought it was. No hate, sex work is a job, but it was just, it was an experience.
Great.
I should have figured that a plus-size clothing store located conveniently next to a sex shop may not be what I thought it was. No hate,
At least she's got a good sense of humour about it, because some people would be whining that they've come out for nothing.
Sex work is a job.
And Anna looks great here. She really does.
But it was just, it was an experience. But that's why I do this, because it's kind of fun to, like, have an adventure. And I almost got trapped in an elevator. I got to pet a dog. So, all in all, I'm going to take it as a win, though I still don't have any clothing from Spain. Now we are going on to the more, like, traditional department stores, which hopefully will have a plus-size section. I say hopefully because we remember how that turned out in Barcelona, where it was like the saddest clothing section in the world. So I'm still hoping for redemption.
Yeah, you'll find it. There'll be somebody's got to have, some places got to have, 24, 26, 28 size clothing. It can't just all be, small, medium, large, extra large. Can it?
I believe, and I want you to believe too, that this is gonna
I believe in you, Anna. I believe in Spain.
Work out for me. There's a lot of sex shops around here. You know what? People are having a good time in Spain.
Anna, vlog the sex shop. At least vlog one of them.
And I can't fault them for that.
You don't have to show us any, hardcore stuff. Just the inside.
Clearly, if they can support this many sex shops, people are having a really good time in Spain. So now we're at our next store, El Corte Inglés, and this hopefully, or should, maybe might have a plus size section into it. I say that because we just literally never know when shopping abroad. I've done my research, but my research has already failed me excessively, so we'll find out together. Let's go. Up we go.
That dress looks so lovely on her. How many times am I going to say this in this video? It's a lovely summer dress.
Like any good department store, they've hidden the plus size section in the back, but it does exist. And it's an okay size. It's an okay size, and it's colorful, so that's good. Of course, they have an embroidered vest in my size.
It would be really helpful if Anna could state her size. So it's, so you could be like, okay, she is a size 24, a size 26, a size 28. How, what is her size? Top and bottom, what are her sizes?
I tried. It looks like the only thing they have up in the store is up to a 14, occasional 16, so not my bag.
Okay, there's no way, but she looks so disappointed.
I'm trying to remain positive, but I'm feeling
Don't worry, Anna, you'll find something. You'll find something.
just like really downtrodden because that was not a great experience, and I just feel like, where do these people go for clothing? Like, what if my luggage got lost and I came here on vacation? I would be able to buy nothing. And I don't want to be mad because I don't think getting angry.
But Anna, we kind of have to remember is that you're obese. Like, you're not plus sized. You're not just this plus size curvy girl. You're morbidly obese. You know, if you were actually plus sized, I'd be more shocked. Like, plus sized is a 14, 16, 18. You're above that. You know, and it's like, you know, I went for plus size shopping. Well, no, you went for obese shopping, like morbidly obese shopping. You know, I'm just surprised. I thought that one shop would have something, and maybe it will, but this is not, you know, it's not cute and curvy. Like, you are morbidly obese, madam. And Anna, you're great, you're cute, that you look great, you look amazing in this video, but like, you're above plus size. You're a notch above plus size. Not everybody's going to cater to that, unfortunately. But you're not plus size. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're not 14, 16.
Solves the problem, but I did.
Can I just add, Anna, that you do look beautiful in this one? I just, you know, I don't want to shit on you too much.
Didn't realize how bad it was for my European sisters. Well, at least my Spanish sisters. I can't speak of all of Europe, but this is rough and it sucks. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to go into a store and repeatedly feel like there should be something for you there and there's not. And sometimes even advertised that there is stuff for you there and there's not.
Well, that's different.
I'm trying again to remain positive because I'm hoping that we're going to find something, that we're going to salvage it, that it's going to be great. But right now it's not great and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't. It's not how I want to spend my vacation. So one thing I love to buy when I travel is jewelry. And so I found this really cute store, Papiroga, online. And it's so colorful and bright, and it
Papiroga
even has a ball pit. So I was like, okay, I've got to check it out. So let's hit it up.
What is this place? A jewelry store? Why is the ball pit? I'm just gonna go back.
Gotta check it out. So let's hit it up. Trying again to remain positive because I'm hoping that
maybe I didn't hear it.
We're gonna find something, that we're gonna salvage it, that it's gonna be great. But right now it's not great and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't. It's not how I want to spend my vacation. So one thing I love to buy when I travel is jewelry, and so I found this really cute store, Papiroga, online.
Oh, right, it's a jewelry shop.
And it's so colorful and bright, and it even has a ball pit. So I was like, okay, I've got to check it out. So let's hit it up.
A great place to take your kids to the jewelry shop. With that ball pit. That's quite a big ball pit. And what's it for? Can adults just jump in there? Do people bring their kids and that's why?
I've seen similar designs at other stores, and while I wanted to buy something in country and I love to support local designers, it just felt a little bit out of my price range. So it was fun to see. It was a cute store.
At least she's admitting it. Most people would be like, I didn't like anything in there. It wasn't for me. Or like fake buy an item. So it looks like they bought something and put it on loan from the store and say, look at this bling, I got it for this price. You know, at least she's admitting that it was out of her price range. I feel like a majority of YouTubers wouldn't admit that at all.
Store, but unfortunately not a win for me shopping wise.
So I was at a loss as where to go next because I've had a lot of fails on my roster right now. So I decided to go somewhere I knew that I had the best shot, which was Marina Rinaldi. Now they are an Italian brand that makes what can be considered the first luxury line of plus size clothing. And what I'm hoping is that A, I'll find something inside, and B, they can maybe guide me to other places in the city to buy plus size clothing. So let's check it out.
Guys, do you think this was arranged? That she arranged this in advance so that the video could have a happy ending, I think. Okay, so there's colour.
Also, no.
I like that shirt though. Let's go back. Is it crazy? I like that shirt.
Also,
I like it. There is nothing wrong with that shirt. That blouse looks nice.
no.
But then again, what do I know? What do I know?
Additionally, no.
I like that. But then again, yeah,
I'm in the dressing room, and this was not the experience I wanted in the store. I thought it
But isn't this mainly a plus size shop?
was going to come to a place that felt comfortable.
Yeah. Isn't this a plus size store? This has luxury plus size clothing. So there should be something. There should be at least a couple of tops or one outfit that she can put together.
But instead, I felt like she keeps trying to get me to buy clothing that covers me up and not show me the items I actually want to see. And that's weird and uncomfortable. And shopping in Spain sucks. I hate it.
Let's go back.
Get me to buy clothing that covers me up and not show me the items I actually want to see. And that's weird.
Sorry guys, if this is quiet, the volume is on full blast. Maybe she's trying to be deliberately quiet because she's slightly slagging the company off.
And shopping in Spain sucks. I hate it. Like, this is the worst. I felt really great about my body over the past couple months, but I get why people don't shop in store. Because it can tank you real fast.
I've not tasted chocolate.
So I bought a dress, even though the shopping experience.
She did buy something. Great. Is she going to try it on?
And shopping in Spain sucks. I hate it. Like, this is the worst. I felt really great about my body over the past couple months, but I get why people don't shop in store. Because it can tank you real fast.
So I bought a dress, even though the shopping experience was not ideal. And the reason I bought the dress, and I haven't told anyone, John and Jess don't know yet, this is the smallest size I've ever bought in a non-stretch piece of clothing in the last 10 years. So it's a size 22, and usually for non-stretch clothing, I'm at a 24 or a 26, but I've lost, I guess, a bunch of weight, and I didn't realize it, and this is my new size. So as much as this day sucked,
That's good, if true.
I have a little bit of a win, so I'm okay with that. So this is the one item
It looks good. And that's a 22.
that I bought in Spain, and you will see that it's very wrinkly, and I'll tell you why it's very wrinkly, because it sat in the package, because I've been home, I've been sick, and I'm moving in a week, so this is the first time it's come out of the package. And also, I think I personally kept it in the package because that experience in that store was so shitty and couldn't.
It does look really nice on her. like that one dress that she got, it looks lovely.
Have been so great. And I want to just take a moment to talk about that experience a little bit more. After that store, Jess, which is John's girlfriend, sat and talked to me, and she's like, that lady was so mean to you. And I was like, welcome to shopping as a plus size woman. Even when you have money to spend, this dress was not cheap. People treat you like trash sometimes. And even though this looked great on me.
That looks lovely. It's a beautiful colour. And it looks really nice. And it's not too, it's a good length, you know, and I like the belt across the chest area. It looks good across the hips. Waist. My brain. across the waist. It all looks really well put together. She looks really nice in it.
I still got treated like crap. I got told to like cover up, and she kept sending me like to the floor garments with long sleeves, which is just not my vibe. Also very like kind of dated clothing, just not stuff I would ever wear. And I sometimes forget that even though the US is rough, sometimes it's still a lot better than other places.
Well, yeah, because they're so used to obese or morbidly obese people. Of course, the US is going to welcome you. They cater to you.
And honestly, my Spanish girls, I'm sending a hope and a prayer out into the universe that things get a little bit better. But until then, the pickings are kind of slim if you want to shop in person. I still love this dress. I didn't love the experience that I got it in, and I, in some ways, regret buying it because I gave money to a system that is not kind of my body. I should have just gone online and bought it, but...
Yeah, I get what she means, but that dress looks amazing on you.
It is what it is. I now own this dress. It's my first Marina Rinaldi dress. It is a size 22, which is the smallest dress I've worn in a very long time, so it's special to me for that. But beyond that, it's also a signifier of what shopping like a plus size person is. So while it's a really special dress in a lot of good ways, it's also a really special dress in a lot of crappy ways. And that is just the reality of shopping as a plus size person abroad. And you know, Finland was great. Can I just go back to Finland? With that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. I'll check you later, and peace.
Okay, so I really like this dress. As much agony as she went through to get the dress, and despite not being treated well, that dress looks beautiful on her. It looks amazing. So in Spain, she didn't have a good time, constantly going through, not happy with the items. Everything was too small or everything was too black and dowdy, which a lot of women do complain about. And then Anna looked amazing in this yellow dress on day 2. And then she finally got an amazing, it was one dress, and yes, it was one, but she looks really amazing. And so I guess, she's going to have to do her research for other areas in Spain that do cater to, to obese, obese people. Because plus size to me is 14, 16. If anybody wants to chirp in the comments whether plus size is higher for you, but she's a bigger woman, she's bigger than plus size, so it's gonna be harder. But I thought she'd get more than one dress. Okay, guys, I mean, Anna's looked really great. She looked great in the yellow dress, and she looks great in the pink dress. So I can see why she doesn't want to cover up, because, she's really imaginative, she's really creative with her fashion, and when she's well put together, she looks amazing. So I can understand why she's pissed that people want to cover her up. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Do you think there's a difference between obese and plus size? Has anybody been to a place in Spain that caters to obese people? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thanks for listening.